Welcome to Genki Clinic. My name's Toby. Today I want to talk a little bit about Moxibustion. Moxa, many people have never heard about it, is the sister or brother of acupuncture. In fact, the name for acupuncture in Chinese and Japanese doesn't just include the word needle or acu in Latin, which is where we've got it from, and it doesn't even have the word puncture in it. It just says needle, moxa. In fact, if we look on the chart here, that means acupuncture needle. It's a very special type of needle. And this next one over here means Moxibustion. This little bit at the bottom means fire, and this bit at the top actually means something like long time. So it's a fire which we can use to warm the body gently and slowly over a period of time. Anyway, this is Moxibustion. It's a fluffy looking herb called mugwort in English, or Artemisia vulgaris is the Latin name. It's been used in the East for many years to provide warmth onto the surface of the skin. Depending on the method of using, we can either use it on the surface or actually use the heat to actually penetrate a little bit more deeply inside, a bit like a needle going in. So how does Moxibustion work? How does acupuncture work? There's nothing magical in the needle, there's nothing magical in this wonderful herb. It's very simply that we're stimulating the body to produce some kind of response from the body. And that kind of response hopefully moves us away from disease and towards health. When we stimulate the body, the needle or the moxa will have an effect locally, either by actually puncturing the skin and creating some kind of response actually in the local tissues, or in the case of warmth, yes, actually physically warming up that area. However, if we think about the ideas that we have, which are that making that kind of stimulus can have an effect elsewhere in the body, perhaps changing the way the metabolism works, even affecting the functioning of organs, then there must be something a little bit more going on. In that case, we need to think about information being transferred from the area where we're stimulating, actually somehow into the rest of the system. In Western medicine, of course, the first thing we think about is the nervous system. And in the case of the Moxibustion, this stimulus is affecting the temperature receptors in your skin, which are sending messages back through the central nervous system and back up to the brain here. In Oriental medicine, rather than a nervous system, we have another network or another model which we use to describe the way that information is transferred through the body and the way that things are connected. It's what we call the meridian system, or keiraku in Japanese. What you're seeing here on the charts is where the meridians run on the surface. Actually, each of these meridians also has a pathway which runs deep inside the body and connects with your internal organ system. So instead of using surgery or internal medicine by taking drugs, by stimulating the skin and the surfaces of the body, we can have an effect on the way that the internal organs function. That's probably about enough theory for now. In the next short video, I'm going to show you how to use the stick moxa. Thanks for watching. See you there.